Hi, welcome back. This is Pat here from PlantStore, and in this segment I want to talk about what makes a good plant installation. So there are four basic components. There's plant design, plant selection, engaging with customer, and then biophilia, or that element of bringing nature indoors. Now in plant design, typically what we do is we have a selection of plants. This one is the fiddly fig with a broad, shiny, broad foliage, and you couple that with, in this case here, it's a Kentia palm, which is a palm with a narrow foliage. Also you have your spider plant, which has the elements of all these little junior baby plants coming off it. So having a selection of plants is critical really for your plant design. The next part of it then is plant selection. So we choose as broad a variety of plants as we possibly can. We try to increase the standard selection from other plant installation providers, which they go with the tried and tested number of plants. So we try to broaden out that and have as many plants as possible, taking in mind that the plant will have to be chosen for the conditions it's needed. So you put a plant that needs bright light beside a window. Now, the engagement with people is, for us, it is quite an important part of our business. And we're here in an office in Dublin City, and it has over 60 employees, and it's a tech company and based around craft. One of the remits that we got was that we wouldn't use any chemicals in the plant containers, and they wanted to have as much involvement in it. So the employees brought in different containers to use, and we potted up our plants in it, and it has worked wonderfully well. In this case here you see the Kentia palm, and it's potted up in a leather bag. And what we did was then we put a liner inside it, put a layer of drainage, a layer of compost, and potted it up, and you can see there it's going quite happily. Also here we put a cacti into a little glass jar, and over the last 2 years it's happily going away. So these are two instances where we used products that are either recycled or upcycled, but they have had a new lease of life, let us say. Also here you have a basket with your fiddly fig growing in it, and the same thing, we lined it out and potted it up. So really engagement with the customer is very important for us, and then that element of biophilia, the one that I mentioned, of bringing nature indoors, and the benefits of plants for cleansing the air, having an aesthetic value, and also you have an element of nature around you as you're working. And this is very beneficial as oxygen levels decrease throughout the day. The plant will give that oxygen back into the room. So overall, that's what we consider to be the components of a good plant installation.